What's up, guys? It's Video Game Greek. Back with another pickups video and a little review on a couple games that I recently got. These are all going to be Sega Genesis games, and I'm going to save the best for last because I stumbled upon a hidden gem out there that just blew me away, so I'm excited to talk about that. But let's get started. First game here is Castlevania Bloodlines. This is a great Castlevania game. I'd say it's up there with the Castlevania 4 for the SNES, and it is a great game. I love the elements of leveling up your whip during the levels, and also I like how the levels are taking place in different parts of the world. You start off in Romania, go to Greece, and I'm not exactly sure the progression after that, but it's a great game. The bosses are very challenging as you progress, but it's fair. And I just had a great time playing this game. And it's a hidden gem because I only recently found out maybe a year or two ago that Castlevania Bloodlines existed for the Sega Genesis, and when I actually got my hands on it, I was blown away. I really enjoyed it. So check that out if you find it in the wild, or it's not that expensive on eBay either. Next is another game that I didn't really know existed on the Sega Genesis. But this is the Flintstones. I love playing the game Flintstones Surprise at Dinosaur Peak for the original Nintendo. I played it obviously on a ROM. I wish I could afford it one day. But just the simple platforming, but the little puzzles to try to get to and progress through the level are challenging, and some of that's because I'd say some people would criticize and say that's just because the game mechanics or the controls are so bad at certain levels, trying to climb ropes and stuff like that. But actually, I like the challenge of doing that, and I think they intended to make it like that for the challenge. But the other parts of it are easy and fun. So anyway, this is an awesome game. Check it out if you find it. Next, I don't know much about this series, but Thunder Force 3. This is a shooter. It's very challenging, but it's unlike any other shooter I've played before when it comes to the weapon swapping and leveling up. You can constantly be swapping through your weapons and then also be leveling them up as you're swapping through them. It's really cool. Very challenging. Again, I only got through the first couple levels, but it was a lot of fun to play. I'm going to say this is a hidden gem of the of the Sega Genesis because not a lot of people talk about it. It's a great little platformer. The graphics in this game are unbelievable. I can't believe how good these graphics are. I love the animation of the gargoyle when he's flying around. You actually can jump and then do a little swoop with his wings, and that's a cool animation. Also, the animation when he runs and sprints, and he does like a little bull rush, which is really cool too. And you can scale walls and stuff like that. It's really cool. It's a really good feel, and it plays really well. The gargoyle sticks to the wall really well, so you can actually string together some pretty cool combinations and some platforming sequences. It's really neat. I know I talked about this game before, but I have to get the message out there. This Ghostbusters game is great. It's just an awesome platformer where there's a lot of shooting elements, and it's very challenging, the jumping around and stuff, the levels, but really like this game, so check that out. Last but not least, this is the game that blew me away. This is Alicia Dragoon. Oh my goodness, when I popped this in, I was blown away how much fun and how great of a game this is. This is the reason why I get into retro gaming, and I love retro gaming so much, is because there's still games out there that I haven't played that just blow me away when I put them in. I actually watched a review on this, and I didn't think it looked that good and it didn't look that fun. But when I put this in and started playing it, I was mesmerized by the graphics, the gameplay, the RPG elements to the side-scrolling game. It's great. You level up your character, who is a female little wizard, and her buddy, which is a dragoon or a dragon, and then a bunch of other little dragons, and there's like a fireball and stuff like that. And what's cool is as you're leveling these guys up, if one dies, you can't bring them back. They're dead. So then the other ones you have to just keep leveling up as well. So you can just constantly swap through it, and the replay value is really high because as you're leveling these guys up, they're more effective because they have different weapons against different bosses, and then they're more effective in certain levels. So that's really cool too. I'm going to say that at times There are so many little hidden items that you can level your guy up that you're just constantly searching around the maps for them, which is really cool too, because you can become very powerful and just smoke through these levels if you just constantly are searching for the little level up items. So that's what makes this game just so much fun and so addictive, and I can't wait to go play this game again. Anyway, guys, those are my Sega Genesis games I recently found and picked up, and they're just, I'd say most of them are little hidden gems, so and they're all great. You have to check them out. If you have any questions, let me know. Talk to you guys later.